What's up, my name is Devin, also go by Infinite or Powered by Infinite, and today I'm going to show y'all how I made my favorite Slo-be type beat. Let's get it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, these drums going kind of stupid right now, so we're gonna start off with the drums. First thing I started off with was just a good old snap. This is the Schmop snap in Exclusive Drums Volume 2. And then I went into the Slap City Hi-Hat MIDI Kit Volume 3. Gonna be right here. So this is the one that I used in this beat. So with your hi-hats, you want to make sure that they're simple, but not simple enough to the point where they get boring. And then I got the kick number 3 that's in the Foundation drum kit. I know a lot of people ask me about my kicks. This is a great kick to use, and it's in a free drum kit. First link in the bio. And then I just took that same exact MIDI and I put it over into an open hat. This is from Juice's drum kit. Then I got this little stomp from E-Trizzle's drum kit. You know what I mean? That stomp go crazy. And then I also did like a little laser pattern in between those stomps. And once again, that is from E-Trizzle's drum kit. Then I put a little shaker in there. You know what I mean? Shout out E-Trizzle one more time. You know what I mean? That was just to add like a little bit of extra bounce within the normal like drum pattern and everything like that. If you're really familiar with like Sacramento and Stockton type beats and everything like that, you know that the little pew, 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 pew pattern is really common. So sometimes I like doing things to kind of like spice it up a little bit, and putting the little shakers in between definitely helped out with making the bounce a little bit different. So let's play it with the kicks real quick. Yeah, I mean, it just adds a little extra bounce, make it a little bit more flavorful, you feel me? And then after all those drums, I basically just worked on the bass and the 808s. All right, and here is how you mix your 808s and your synth basses together. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to wherever your synth bass is on the channel rack. Mine is on the very first one, and you're gonna pull up the EQ, and all you're gonna do is just cut out the low end. The reason why you're cutting out the low end is because low end frequencies don't tend to mix well. So if you try to put the synth bass low end and the 808 low end together, it usually just gets really muddy and they start clashing a lot. So all I did for the synth bass was just take out the low end, and then this is what it's gonna sound like by itself. You know what I mean? So you still kind of get like the feeling of the synth bass, but you don't really have that low end there to really like clash with the 808. And here's what the 808 sounds like by itself. You know what I mean? And then for the 808, what you really want to do is you want to get rid of like any type of high end that might be in there as well. So for the 808, all I did was just take the parametric EQ and I just cut out the high end like I was talking about and a little bit of the mids. And then I also put a fruity wave shaper on. This is actually sauce when it comes to making your 808s hit a little bit harder. So when it comes, it's usually like a straight line just from corner to corner, and then you kind of like bend the line up or down depending on how you want the 808 to hit. And then that is how I got my 808s to slap. All right, cool. Now let's get on to the melody. So the first thing I did was pull up the Noir Contact piano, and I put in this melody right here. Now here is an easy way to spice up your chord progression. Now as you can see, this chord right here is basically just a regular triad, and all it is just a triad with the root note copied up 1 octave and copied down 1 octave. So this is what the chord sounds like by itself. Which is, you know, just a regular like beefed up triad. Now this is how you're going to spice it up. You're just going to arpeggiate some of the notes in the chord. So what does that mean? So arpeggiating is basically just taking notes that are within the chord and breaking them out. So instead of everything hitting on the one like this, you start moving around the notes like this right here. Yeah, that's arpeggiating. You're breaking out the notes, spacing them out from where they originally were in the chord. So I basically just did things like that and then added other notes to kind of spice everything up and create like a cool melody and bounce and everything like that. And then I just took this whole melody right here, copied it over, and then pitched it up 500 cents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then as you can see, I just changed a couple notes so everything was in key. Then just for a little bit of ear candy and kind of spice everything up for the melody, I put this little top line in. This is the exact same Contact piano. And then after that, I went to Chef Dior's Orchestra one-shot kit, which is free, by the way. And I got the Dulce, I think that's how you pronounce it, you know what I mean, string. And I put in this pattern right here. And then I went to exclusive Mega Stash drum kit once again, and I got this little wah sound. If you listen to a lot of Slo-be's music, you know that this sound effect just became very prevalent in it. So I decided to throw it in so I can kind of get that vibe. And then I just went and got a tubular bell within SRX Orchestra, and I laid this down right here. I mean, nothing crazy. I'm just really hitting the root notes of each chord that I did. And then last but not least, I did this small little trick to kind of like change everything up and make everything a little bit different. So halfway through the verse, I took the melody and reversed it and put it for the second half of the verse. So when the beat plays, it will like slowly transition into it. So the reason why I did that was because I really like the original melody and I really like the reverse melody as well. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna make a way and figure out how I can use both of them, you know what I mean? And with that being said, that's gonna conclude the video. My name is Devin, I also go by Infinite or Pop by Infinite. If you like the video, hit the like. If you want to sub, hit the sub. Then if you want to comment, throw the comment too, bro. What you doing?
Hey, go ahead, Infinite.